Dreams, they really do come true. A project started in April of 2018 and a dream run crafted in Katowice. Kings of the Minor pushed to the absolute brink of elimination here at the Major, but they rise through the turmoil and they thrive versus the game's best.
As a viewer, we all love close, entertaining matches, and we enjoy the success story of underdogs even more. We have seen quite a few teams over the last year take down top tier teams no matter how tough the odds were, but one name that will always stand out is Ence. They have gone from being nothing more than a meme to taking down tier 1 teams and securing the #1 spot on HLTV. However, things have not been the same for them recently. After a swift meteoric rise in the first half of 2019, are we now witnessing the fall of Ence? When you look at Finnish CS as a whole, you will realize that Finland never really had a lot of foothold. There have been a few Finnish players playing in different teams like Natu and Alu with Nip and Sunny with Mouseboards, but that's about it. Except for these few names here and there, Finland never really had a lot of presence, and nobody would have expected an entire roster from Finland to rise into the upper echelons of CS. In March 2018, Ence signed a 2-year contract with Alu and decided to build an all-Finnish roster around him. On 1st April 2018, Ence picked up Alexi B, Sergey, X7 and Ariel along with Twister as their head coach. Throughout the course of 2018, they participated in several online and offline tournaments, won a few low-tier tournaments and worked on their synergy. But they were still very far away from defeating top-tier teams. All of this changed when they qualified for the IEM Katowice 2019 through the first European minor.
Does it? The warning has been given. The sky screams, the ground shakes and the oceans boil. Ence is coming to the Major, ladies and gentlemen.
They had a rough start at the tournament and took a few early losses, but they were not knocked out just yet. They scraped their way into the playoffs, and given their performance in the past, making it to the playoffs itself should have been a big enough achievement for the team.
16-7, and Avangard goes down, but Ence are through. What a fantastic showing from them. 0-2 down in this stage of the tournament, and they've brought it all the way back.
As they walked into the arena, their signature song, Easy for Ence, echoed through the stadium. Who knew that over the course of the next 2 days, this song would become the most popular song in the CSGO community? The song and Ence's performance made IEM Katowice one of the most memorable majors so far. As an underdog, Ence pulled off some of the sickest victories against big names like Liquid in the quarterfinals.
He chipped in for a third and a fourth. Ence have done it. They pulled off the upset.
The better team today, and Ence eliminates a tournament favorite right at the start of the playoffs.
During the semifinals, despite a massive deficit, Ence mounted a miraculous comeback and defeated Na'Vi as well.
The Finns, the Kings of Katowice, they're through. Welcome to the big stage. What a story, Matt. You couldn't write this stuff if you tried. Ence came in as an underdog to this tournament at best. They've now booked themselves a place in the grand finals.
Their never give up attitude earned them love and respect from fans across the world. Who would have thought that a Finnish team out of nowhere would have taken the world by storm? And even though they lost to Astralis in the grand finals, this was as far as a Finnish CS team had ever come, and nobody can blame them. After the major, when people doubted them, when people called their achievements a fluke, they shut all the haters up by winning Blast Pro Madrid, and this time they exacted revenge upon Astralis.
And not only are they 2-0 Astralis, they have deleted the famed Astralis streak. This map change could usher in a new era for Astralis and also for Ence.
Astralis were known for being unbeatable on Nuke, and they had a winning streak of 31 maps undefeated on Nuke on LAN. Ence became the team that broke that streak. They beat Astralis on the next map, Train, as well, defeating the #1 team in the world 2-0.
Series Madrid champions!
Ence became the talk of the town real fast, but their little stint of glory and joy did not last too long. As the second major of 2019 approached, Ence was in the limelight again, but this time for all the wrong reasons. At the start of the Berlin major on 23rd August, Ence announced that this would be LXCP's last tournament. The decision got heavily questioned by the community, with some even calling it a grave mistake. LXCP still played that tournament, knowing that it would be his last, and he still gave it his best. LXCP was the in-game leader of the team, and it was his brilliant shot calling that led Ence to victory. After the tournament, LXCP was replaced with Sunny, and the team has failed to achieve the level of results since.
Oot sä valmis myllyttää?
Now, either Ence made a horrible mistake by replacing LXCP, or there was something bad going on behind the scenes at Ence that we have no idea about. While the fans and the CSGO community were bashing Ence for removing LXCP, the team members tried to justify it. Alu justified this move in an interview with HLTV by saying that the team felt as if they were feeling stuck, as if they weren't improving anymore. And to change that, this roster shuffle was made. A tweet from their coach was even more shocking, saying that there was a long 4-month story that the outsiders have no idea about. Ariel voiced it a bit more clearly, saying that the team was just doing defaults and executes under the leadership of Alexi, and they wanted to do something better. I mean, I don't know, those defaults and executes were working, so why fix something that's not broken? Ariel also says that Sunny would be a good fit for the team because he plays the same roles as LXCP in the server and he has stronger fragging power. Meanwhile, Alu picks up the in-game leader duty. The team has been working on getting used to Alu's style of calling since before Alexi even left. Alexi had been leading the team for almost a year and he had more time to get together with the team and build synergy. Meanwhile, Sunny joined in September, and at the time of making this video, it's February 2020, so he's had 5 months, which is enough time to get used to a new team. Alu has also had plenty of time to get used to his in-game leading duties, but ever since LXCP has left the team, Ence has been on a downward spiral, fumbling and crashing out of tournaments early, sometimes not even making it to the playoff stages. Did that roster change really trigger the fall of Ence? Can Ence bounce back if we give Alu and Sunny a bit more time? These are questions that can only be answered with the passage of time. And even though the team has been playing with Alu and Sunny for a while now, it feels like they're only losing their charm further. What do you think the future holds for Ence? Spam easy for Ence in the comments and send them your energy. It feels like they could really use it. Like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more quality CSGO content. Thanks for watching and we will see you next time.